Hey everybody, welcome in. Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday Talk. I hope everybody's having a terrific Tuesday. All right. So today, I'm just going to talk a little bit about my trip. Let me say hey to everybody. Grab your choice of beverage. Let's hang out, right? All right, cool. Rebecca was a little early. She says she'll be back when the show starts again. I guess because you're such a loyalist, David. That's why you're first again. Thank you for being here, David. And Jesse dropping his links as the mod father does. Good. I'm glad you're not late today. Hope you're having a good day at work, Mama. Hello, everybody. Jesse says. Hey, Jesse. Randy, Missouri Outlaw. You on the road today? Rebecca won a gift card for Mary Kay for my mom in the giveaway, and she got a bar of soap with it. That's why people misunderstand Mary Kay. They think that it's just all makeup, but they've got skincare products. They've got and it's not just for women. They have men's products as well. They have perfume, like cologne and aftershave gel and like all sorts of like different products besides just makeup, So just saying. If y'all need some Mary Kay, hit up Tammy Bailey. Hey there, Al. Thank you for being here. Hey there, Laura. Yeah, you didn't miss anything, Jen. I don't know how I missed, hey Jen, and I don't know how I missed your 5-item entry, but I guess I checked the playlist before you had put yours up because I had watched, I thought, all of them, and then when I went back to grab the link for the playlist, I was like, oh, Jen put up a video and I missed it, so I had to watch that. And that looked like a great time with you and your kids and everything. You have quite the camera crew there helping you out. I thought that was cool. And they look like they had a lot of fun. It's always good to see kids these days out in the yard and having a good old simple good time. So your channel name is well named, Good Times Homestead, because it looks like y'all have a good time over there. Let's see. Hey, Linda. Good morning. Oh, you like my coffee cup? This was a gift. It says it's got Biloxi Beach, Mississippi on it. Never been there myself, but it was a gift. Somebody brought poor pitiful old me back from the beach and was like, here's a coffee cup. We couldn't bring the beach back for you, but I like it too. It's like my favorite cup. So aside from this one, and I'm using it as a pen holder because it's a novelty item and I don't want to use it. But that's my favorite coffee cup to use. Oh, Jen said she was first. She just didn't say anything. Hi there, Kathy. Good morning, Chuck. I was with you there in your live. I just was lurking, getting some things done. Hey there, Madwood Barbecue. Can I get a Good Times intro for our link, please? Thank you. sir. All right. Yeah. Good times roll. I had a blast doing that. I'm already confused. It doesn't take much though. uh, yeah. Hey, Byron. Looked like a great camping trip. Looked like a great camping trip. You literally went around a mountain. I sure did. Good morning, Homestead Love. I used your coffee cup that you sent me, the to-go cup. I used it on my camping trip and it held up very well. If it wasn't for the fact that I was freezing Sunday morning, I probably would have given you a shout out on camera, but honestly, I couldn't feel my fingers and I was just trying to do everything that I could like as quickly as possible and get it done so that I could get down the mountain and eat good food. That's really all I was concerned with. But I should have given you a shout out, but I love my cup, my to go cup, and I took it to camp and it held up great. And I just wanted you to know that I am grateful for your cup and yeah, I appreciate it, and I got some use out of it, and it'll get plenty more use to come. So thank you, Danielle. So weird saying my own name. I've never really known that many people named Danielle until I got on here, and but that's cool. I appreciate you. I need to get a day set for the Alliance Talk Day. Yeah, that would be cool. Actually, speaking of which, I had Woman Outdoors LB, she said something on one of my videos, on the latest video, camping video that I did, and I told her about the Alliance. Not many people know about it, so I mean, I guess I'm not doing a very good job um making people aware. But yeah, Al has a Camp Challenge Alliance going on, and anybody's welcome. It's not like a closed off collab or a time sensitive thing. If you guys want, I mean, there's people who've done it in their backyard. Al himself has done a video in his kitchen. um, you don't necessarily have to be on a mountain. You can camp anywhere and just film it. This challenge for November last month was 5 item challenge. This month is to show your sleep setup. It's just to get people, involved is really, I think, all it is. And so if anybody's interested in doing that, there's still half a month left of November. So feel free to post your video showing your sleep setup when you camp. So I just couldn't resist adding a little bit of the footage from the trip in there. That was the first time I had ever been to Mount Cheaha, and it was a very beautiful place. And the video didn't really do it justice, but it was just, I wanted to be able to capture a little bit of that trip, so and share it with you guys. But yeah, anybody is welcome to join in on that collab. So if anybody's interested, go to Al Chafe My Back Step, get up with him, and I'm sure he will welcome you with open arms. Yeah, looked like a great cramping trip. Yeah, I was cramping. My legs were cramping when I got back, for sure. I think they were too frozen Sunday on the way down to feel how badly they hurt. Hi, Emily. Thank you. Yeah, y'all don't forget to hit that like button. I'm sorry. I read a comment and then I'm going down to the next one trying to see. We saw that mug and thought you would like a picture of your brother Scott to look at always. Oh, that's funny. Hey there, Kenny and Debbie. When funny mishap, and I'm telling on myself here, but when we were in Scott's live, uh, or where were we? Yesterday, And I said, I haven't forgot you about you, the adventures of Kenny and Debbie. I was actually thinking traveling Merton and Sue because I'm doing a logo for them. And when I told y'all that you were probably like, okay, well, that's why you said back, you were like, well, good to have you back, Danny, because I was like, I just got back from my trip. I haven't forgotten about y'all, but I was thinking of traveling Merton and Sue. So yeah, I feel goofy about that. But I'm glad to have you here, Kenny and Debbie. Hey there, Tony. Thanks for coming in. So I think I've got pretty much everybody. It's the Marshmallow Man. Hey, y'all, it's the Marshmallow Man. Felicia, thank you for coming in. Hey there, Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. That is Gary. Hey, Gary. Let's see. Virginia Alexander, welcome in. Suzanne Goulet. Hello. Hashtag Camp Challenge Alliance. Yes, ma'am. That's it. Yeah, you're a camper every day in your big truck, huh? Yeah. Thank goodness there was no snow. I got my van set up to sleep every night since it's nice and toasty in there. Y'all, I don't reckon I can read. Hey there, Mike and Bobby. Hello, hello. Mark, thank you for being here. All right. Now I think I've got everybody. Maybe. Volley Theory, Outside and Within. Hello, thank you for being here. Okay, so I was just gonna talk a little bit about the trip. So it was good. When we first got up there, yeah, y'all do that for me if you would, please. When we first got up there, thankfully, I have a wonderful friend that takes us early and separate, so we don't have to ride a bus full of screaming youngins. Um, and we've made it a habit to do that as well as eat good food on the way. So yes, right, that's always exciting, and it's kind of fun because when we're doing this, well, obviously, I'm in good company, but also because it's places that I've never really been before. So that's always cool to eat good food and it be somewhere new. So that's pretty exciting. Uh, I was excited before I even got there. It was a good trip on the way there, to say the least. And then we got there and we were there plenty of early. Like so, we just went ahead and set up everything, and which is yeah, need that good food for sure. And which is convenient because the scouts bus didn't end up getting there until 9 o'clock at night. So, and as y'all know, it's like getting dark at by 5ish now. So, and I'm not experienced enough, and even if I were, I wouldn't want to set up at nighttime. It's just hard to see, like find a good spot and everything. Funny story, I'll tell y'all that later into the story, but as far as finding a spot. But anywho, so the first night we really didn't hike that much. We just pretty much got there, offloaded, and set up, and then we started the hike the next morning. But let me tell y'all this, kind of telling myself it's kind of a funny story. So Friday night, I showed my sleep setup and everything. And those of you who watched my video to see my sleep setup, you saw how I did that pump thing with my foot. Well, apparently, after you do that, you're supposed to flip it over. Like the knobs that close to keep the air from coming out is supposed to be on the bottom, and I had them on the top. Well, needless to say, I found out the hard way that those were not supposed to be up top. So I fixed that Saturday night. But I didn't sleep real good Friday night because I never do when it's an unfamiliar place. It's like the first night I never sleep good, just because I guess it's unfamiliar, and the thought of hiking and everything the next day, kind of a little anxiety about the trip and how everything's gonna go. But my sleep setup was really comfortable, and it was actually pretty warm that night. Like, when we got in Friday, it was, like, in the 60s, excuse me, and pretty humid, high humidity, and in the 60s, and that night, it didn't get but, like, in the 50s. It was a nice night. Um, I should have got good sleep, but I didn't. But anywho, funny story. So I had already been up and down to the bathroom like 3 and 4 times because I had been hydrating all last week trying to prepare for, the hike and to make sure I was good hydrated. Hey there, Remy. Thank you for coming in. And um, so I pretty much was trying to make sure I was good hydrated. So needless to say, I had to get up 3 and 4 times that night and didn't really end up going to sleep until the wee hours of the morning. And I finally got to where I was going to get to go to sleep and I got comfortable. And well, y'all don't know, but when I get comfortable sleeping, you know it because I'll come from my side to laying on my belly and kindly lift my leg up. Well, when I did that, when I tend to lift my leg up, my other leg stretches out, right? And when my other leg stretched out, it just said, "Thump." I was like, "What was that?" Well, that was my toe catching that little fob that goes down in the air mattress to keep the air from coming out. Um, and so there I was in the wee hours of the morning trying to pump this thing back up. But anyway, I finally did get about 3 hours of sleep before it was time to, wake up. Good thing is, though, it wasn't that cold that night, so it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just frustrating because I was wanting to be asleep, like, way before that, and it just wasn't happening. But I thought that was pretty funny. Looking back on it, it's pretty funny. At the moment, it wasn't that funny. It was like, "What's the chances of that?" You know? Like, I mean, I don't think I have that large of a big toe, you know what I'm saying? But but what's the chances that my big toe and the next toe caught that thing and opened it up and there I am, I mean, I don't know. I'm just like that only me would that happen to, right? So obviously the next night I, flipped it the other way. But anywho, so we got up, we went on the hike. Everything went pretty good, I think. There were a few mishaps, but um this was Emma's first backpacking trip. So, like, we've done a lot of day hikes and stuff like that, but when you carry your gear, it makes a lot different. So it's not just the matter of making it for yourself. You also have that weight on your back. Like when I weighed my pack or when Terry weighed it, it was like I think 25 pounds. And then I went home and I added 32 ounces of water and my hygiene and my camera and um, several other things. I think a few more things for food and another sleeping bag. And, by that time, I'm pretty sure I was at 35 pounds at least. So maybe pushing 40. So because I wanted to make sure I had extra water and everything. And I already had 2 liters of water in my camel pack. So, um, but anyway, but I needed extra water to make sure that I had water for my freeze dried meals. So, and then you're traveling with a group of scouts, so you wanna have a little extra than you need really just in case they need anything. And so, yeah, there's that. But anywho, so we she did all right. She was a pacer, and so she was in the very front, and she did really good as far as I'm concerned. I think she did really well. I was more towards the back the whole time, um, but it was alright, and it was a lot of fun, and I wish I woulda got to enjoy the view a lot more, but unfortunately, most of the time, you're having to stare at your feet to see where you're stepping. It was really rocky and really, like, thick leaves, like, leaves could be this thick, so, really, you don't know if you're stepping in between a rock or, if you're stepping in a hole or you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know really because the leaves were so thick. And then there might be a huge rock there that's visible, but you step on it and it goes clunk, clunk, so, um, yeah, there's that. So you wanna be really careful out there, and so that I didn't really get to every once in a while, I'd stop and just be like, "Oh, this is really beautiful," but that was really all I could do because I would didn't want I couldn't afford to really get lost out there. I didn't have a map for myself, and, I didn't know where I was, so I wasn't trying to get, too far behind. Yeah, no snakes. Well, Saturday morning, it sprinkled a little bit, and then it started dropping off. So, whereas it was comfortable, it was like came from 50 to 45 to 40 to 35, and it just kept on a dropping. The low was 25, so and it got there by Saturday night. Um, but it was good. We all pretty much all of us were prepared, had our rain gear, had stuff to cover our gear. I just used a poncho to cover up my pack to keep it from getting wet because that was the main thing is I knew with that rain coming, I knew that it was going to drop off really low Saturday night and I didn't want uh, for anything to get wet because I mean, it's one thing to try to deal with the cold, but to deal with wet and cold, that's like a fatal combination. So definitely didn't want that to happen. A couple more people have hopped in here. I see Robin, what the flock. Thank you for coming in. P Hand 141 Homestead. Thank you for being here. I think I already said hey to Remy. Hey there, Raquel, Cottonwood Ranch. Appreciate you being here. I'm just flapping my jaws about my trip. Hey there, DJ. Thank you for being here. All right, and I think that's it. Yeah. And so, yeah, it was pretty chilly. And like I said in my video, I know my Canadian friends would laugh at me, but you know, but that was cold for me. I'm good on that. I am the person that starts pulling out the hoodie whenever it gets below 60. And, so below 30 is, I mean it's literally freezing, and it feels just like that. So for me. So Saturday night so the hike went on. We got there and we got there. Well, I think we made pretty good time considering, but it was already so cold that you couldn't tell that it was still early in the day. And we got everything set up. I was warned not to put my tent where I put it, but I did anyway. And so me and Emma we were trying to be cool and set our tents off from the troop a little bit. And there was this and rock, and there's a lot of leaves right here. And so we set our tent there. And I was advised that I was on a hill. This is on a slope, don't you? So it's not going to be even. But I it was hard to see for the eye to the eye for me. But in fairness, I was told, so I have no excuse. But I didn't think it would be that bad. I was like, well, we'll just put our head, on the more elevated part. Well, that's fine and dandy. That's what we did. But it felt like, and Emma ended up tenting with me the next night. Um, but it felt like the whole night that we were like this. Like, so it just didn't feel like we were laying down. For me, I don't know what it felt like for her, but I know she kept sliding down and down. I'm like up in the night trying to pull her sleeping bag up so that she doesn't fall off the cliff. That was pretty funny. And but I kept sliding down too and trying to scoot up. But the thing about that is that well, I mean, we weren't really gonna fall off, obviously, but it just felt like that. It just felt like constantly like even though you were laying down, it felt like I was still like sitting up, and I didn't like that feeling. Yeah, yeah, that's what it felt like we were just still gonna slide down, and it just felt like even though I was laying down, it still felt like I was standing up because I was kind of at a angle, and I didn't realize how bad it was until I went to lay down, and then I was like, "Yeah, this is pretty bad," but I had already staked down my tent and everything, but so, you learn things. Yeah, it's a tent, not a parachute, that's right. Um, but yeah. So that wasn't probably the smartest thing to do, but, um, it was alright. I slept better Saturday night than I did Friday night, surprisingly, but it was so cold that I was like, please be asleep, just go to sleep." I was, like, all bundled up and whatnot. It was freezing. Um, and then, like I said, Sunday morning when we got up, it was time to hike out and everything, and, um I had coffee delivered to me, so I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, guys. Like, I mean, that was great. And I got sidetracked. I'm trying to think, what am I saying now? But yeah, and so then coffee, breakfast, pack it up, and then that's pretty much it. And then we went down to leave, and the hike to leave out wasn't near as bad, like distance wise, as the hike up. However, it was kind of a sidestep type deal for a little while. It was really steep. Like I know I showed on the camera, that's when it like leveled out pretty good. But for a while, it was just like straight down, and a lot really rocky. So, but it was a great time, and we made it. Yeah, that's the most. That's the deal there, is that we made it, and now we have both done that and known, okay, we can do it. It's not too overwhelming. It's something that we can get through and not be completely ashamed of ourselves. So, yes, for sure. I know we were really looking forward when we got back to camp and that big old fire was there that the boys had already made. We were like, yes, fire. It felt so good. Yes, Rebecca. Emma wore her hat this trip, so she she liked it. Yep. Hello, Randy. I tried to tag you in when I said Happy Veterans Day, but it didn't allow me to. I couldn't find you, so for sure. So that was that. I mean, that's pretty much what my trip was about. I'm sure there's a lot of extra things, but you know, I guess that's all that I can share. And yeah, if somebody wants to come up here with me, they can. I think this Thursday I'm going to have a all Lauren Daigle Thursday therapy. That's what I'm planning to do. And then next Thursday, I probably won't have Thursday therapy because it'll be Thanksgiving. And so that's that. Any questions? Any questions? Hi.
Hi. I missed what you said about this Thursday because I was in the process of going in between.
I can't. Let me turn you up. What now?
I said I missed what you were saying about this Thursday because I was in the process of going in between. You know how when you hit the StreamYard link, everything shuts off.
Well, I was just saying that this Thursday, I see you, Tony. I'm about to bring you up. I was just saying that this Thursday, I'll probably do. I've got a plan to do all Lauren Daigle covers this Thursday. My goodness. And then next Thursday, I'm saying it's gonna be Thanksgiving, so I probably won't do Thursday therapy. Is all I'm saying. I'm gonna bring
Um,
Tony up.
hey, Tony.
Hey guys.
Guess what I got in the mail today, Tony?
Do I have to?
Yep. I got the
Well,
envelope from you.
no, I'm glad it finally showed up then.
Nice.
Yeah.
It looks
I don't know
cold
what
where
happened
you
to
are,
the envelope
Tony.
going to you.
It's not that bad.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
That's nice.
Where are you?
Um, I'm near Salt Lake City, Utah,
Nice.
Cool.
sitting on a log.
Hi, Rebecca.
I'm hoping that Ashley's in here. Take a look at this.
That's very pretty.
Oh,
It's called Raisin.
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 So it is
That's
a
an interesting
purplish.
color.
raisin. It's not lowering.
No, it's raisin.
Thank you for being here, Des. I think you missed my whole story, but it's
He
okay.
does.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know y'all need therapy on Thanksgiving, but well, I was kind of thinking, yeah, I don't think it'll be therapeutic for anybody to do, yeah, Thursday therapy. Well, Nana's thing isn't till Friday, so I guess I could still do Thursday therapy, but I really don't know. It's also my birthday on Thanksgiving, so I don't know um what I'll be doing, if anything. Who knows? I might still do Thursday therapy and I can celebrate my birthday with you guys, right? That would be great.
Now
I should be at Grand Canyon for Thanksgiving. That'll be fun.
Nice. You could give Danny a view of the Grand Canyon for her birthday. If you have service.
If I have service, exactly. We got clear skies here, so I got the satellite set up, so no problem with service right now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's always been one of the dreams of mine, is to set up like gut out a van and make it to where you can do the van life thing. Maybe not permanently, but just to experience
When the
the
view
full
constantly changes,
van
it's
life
worth it.
experience. I mean, I just think it would be cool. Hey, Laura.
Hey guys, how are you?
Laura,
How's everybody doing?
pretty good.
Good.
Doing great.
Thank you for sharing your experience.
Well, thank you for listening.
Yeah, of course.
Well, how many people went on the trip?
Joel, to be honest with you, I don't know what there was 24. I know that we hiked up to go to High Falls, so probably like maybe pushing 30 altogether, maybe.
Hi, Cottonwood Ranch
That sounds like fun.
and Peaceful Paths. Yes,
Hi, Peaceful Paths.
That's a nice group of people.
Dave. Yeah.
Boys and girls included. You know, we all travel together, and then
One
we'll
second.
separate boys and girls once we get there. You know,
That's good.
we're all like in the general area, but you know, everybody,
Yeah.
you know, they separate. You know, where they set up their tents and stuff. Well, I'm glad y'all think the Lauren Daigle thing is a good idea.
Oh, I love Lauren Daigle.
Yeah, I do too. And there's just so many songs that I like from her that I could just go ahead and just do a whole Thursday therapy for
Oh, yes, you
Lauren
can.
Daigle covers.
Yep.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, Adventures.
I did enjoy my trip. Thank you for popping in on your lunch break. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Lauren Daigle's my get in the car and drive by myself and sing as loud as I can and just worship the Lord. CD. Yep. For sure.
Man, my fingers are so cold, it's hard to hit the buttons.
Telling you, that's what my struggle
Right.
was. Like Sunday morning, I was just like, that's why I said I would have gave Danielle at Homestead Love a shout out for giving me that coffee cup. That's what I even thought about it, but I was like, I can't even. Like,
Okay.
what, Rebecca?
Oh,
Sorry,
hi, Kate.
it's so cold.
I avoided opening my tent for the longest. Like I packed up all my bedroll, everything. I had it all packed up and everything packed except for the tent itself inside my tent because I was like, I don't want to open the door.
I want to stay in my sleeping bag.
Like, let me leave out
Yeah.
my plasticware and my food so that I can just, you know, plasticware, food, coffee, everything else is packed. Ready. Embrace the cold. And I was trying to take out and I had gloves with little mittens and everything. I came prepared. I had my beanie, my gloves, and everything, but it's still. And
It's
so
still
what
cold.
yeah, it was still cold. I ended up putting hot hands in, like, because I have these gloves that like cut across here, and then I have a little mitten to go over it. So I put my hot hands up in there.
Oh, there you go.
So that my fingers would stay warm.
Hey, Madwood Barbecue. That's cool.
That was a scary feeling though, with my feet and my legs being so cold, and then having to go straight down that mountain like that. It just kind of made me feel unsure of myself because I was like, I can't feel my feet, but I'm having to step places, and
But if I get going, they'll warm up.
yeah, it wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Danny,
Well, I'm
you were
gonna-
talking about
I'm gonna
your-
have to drop because I got to finish packing and get the heck out of here.
Okay.
But I figured I'd stop in, say hi to everybody.
Well, we appreciate you
Nice
stopping
seeing
in,
you.
Tony.
Hope
When
I
I
only
say
got a
we, I
short
mean me,
drive
I
today,
guess.
so
Have a safe trip, Tony.
Yeah.
yeah, about an hour and a half.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not. But yeah, I'll probably talk to everybody later today. I'm sure.
All right. Well,
Cool.
you
Bye.
said you're going. Well, you're not going to. Where are you going in between here in between Utah and Hoover Dam? Because that's not an hour and a half away, is it?
I'm going to Glendover or something like that in Nevada. Just
Okay.
across into Nevada today, so not having to go far. Then tomorrow, I think we're going back out to the Salt Flats. So
Very pretty area.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's clear as a bell today, and I can
Mhm.
look all the way around, see the mountains all the way around us. It's great.
Wonderful.
I've walked there. I've walked on those salt flats where it,
Yeah.
where it's like it tells it has the plaque and it tells the story too of how it crystallized
Oh.
and everything and makes it look like it's so crazy because you can when you do the camera a
Yes.
certain way, it looks like when my dad took a picture of me walking out there, it looked like I was walking on water, but really
Yep.
it's salt.
Wow. Wow.
It's just
Yeah, I'll definitely do a video out there and share it with everybody.
I would love
And yeah,
that.
it's you see it, and it's hard to say that it's not water.
Yeah. Especially when you're trying to, yeah, even when you're just looking at it, it looks almost like the top of water does, but it's just crystallized. It's like salt. It's pretty cool.
All right, well, I'm gonna get off here. You guys enjoy your day.
You
See
too.
you, Tony.
I feel like that's my home, you know. I mean, I would definitely like to see that. That's where I graduated high school out there. I lived there for a little bit, and
Oh, okay.
Hi,
this
Jen.
this is home, but I do feel like I miss it a lot. Just that
Yeah.
being out there. Hey there,
Danny,
Des.
it
Hey,
is.
Hold on, I've got to find a better.
You gotta find your angle.
Yeah, I'm at the cottage using my tablet.
Oh,
Hold on.
What were you saying, Al?
You were
Yeah.
saying with your little air mattress, your foot hooked the air valve and opened it up. No, I was just wondering because with mine and most of the ones that I've seen, that air valve is on the underside of the mattress so that you don't hook it. Are you sure you had your mattress flipped the right way?
Yeah, that's what I clearly said, is that I had it the wrong way.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Then.
I
Because
said
was
that,
gonna say,
and I
the
said
valve
that
is
I
not
made
supposed to be up on the
she
top.
flipped it over the next night.
yeah, the next night. See, Laura was listening. Where have you been? Just like when you watch my video, Al, and I clearly said,
I
so
came
devil
in
dog.
late. I
You must
came
be
in late.
talking like you're doing now all through my video. That's why you miss these things.
I have this really thin one that came from the Army.
Yeah.
And the valve is on the end, and you've got to open it, and then you got to put your mouth on it and blow on it, unless there's something else to blow that thing up. Because it's very thin, but on a cot, it feels like you've got enough there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Al, in my video, I said, "Okay, devil dog, as promised, I'm gonna sing to
I did.
you."
I saw that. I saw that
And-
part. That's why I was laughing at it. I said I
And
liked
then-
how you snuck that in there.
Yeah. And then, well, what you said in the chat was, "We all know who that was for," and I was like, "Well, I sure hope
Mhm.
so, because I announced it."
I know.
Is Al your brother? Because, you know,
No, I
you're
have
sticking
wondered.
him like he's your brother or something.
No, I have wondered though. Well, I feel like he's a close enough buddy to pick on him.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He picks on me. I picks on her.
Yeah. It's good
Did you
stuff.
see how when I started bringing up about her foot hooking the valve, she did this for a minute? 'Cause
Uh-huh.
she thought
Yeah.
I was going somewhere else with that.
No.
Jamie.
No, you notice I thought you and Barefoot Johnny would be proud of me for pumping up that air mattress with no foot on, no foot on, no shoe on. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
that
cool.
was good. Though.
that y'all, that was the craziest feeling when I stretched out and I just had got, I can't even describe it. Like I just had rolled over and got good comfortable and went to
She's
stretch out my
tired.
leg and it said floop.
About to fall
I
asleep.
was like, it's like, what is happening right now? Why is this happening? Just want to go to sleep.
Mhm. Oh, that's
Isn't that the
funny.
worst?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
my
worst,
birthday
I
is
think, is if you had fallen asleep and woken up
Mm.
on the hard ground.
Yeah.
That's
Then you got the
bad. I
whole
had that
thing
happen.
to fill
Well,
up.
I was like falling asleep and it woke me up because there is a significant difference from when that air mattress is blown up and when it's not. I was like, man, just got like the ground, like the air mattress got a lot harder all of a sudden
Mhm.
and colder.
That was God's grace that you hadn't been sleeping for a while when you noticed it.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man.
Yeah, not every year is my birthday on Thanksgiving, Jen. Just my birthday's the 24th. So, like every 3 or 4 years, my birthday will fall on, or my Thanksgiving will fall on my birthday because Thanksgiving is just the last Thursday in the
Mhm.
November.
But it's
But
not always the 24th.
yeah, right. So Thanksgiving's not always on my birthday. My birthday's not always on Thanksgiving, but this year it is.
I was born on an Easter Sunday. But my birthday has never been on an Easter Sunday since.
Hmm.
It's okay that Laura keeps calling you Jan. She calls me Daniela. So Laura gets to make her own rules. She gets to call whoever, whatever she wants.
I'm sorry, Jen. I don't mean to. I'm just getting old.
No.
But we're about the same age, Jen and I, so I can't do that.
I'm sure she understands, but she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, who you're calling old? Hey, Dave. Good to see you, Joe. I pretty much I talked about my trip and everything, and so now we're just jib jabbing.
Jib jabbing. Yeah.
Joe's in here, so we might be jib jabbing for real.
Uh-oh. I don't
Uh-oh.
have my hat on either.
Uh-oh, do you need to fix your hair and makeup, Al?
I do.
Okay. Well, let's shut everything down so he can pamper himself right quick.
Just turn off your camera and get yourself together real quick.
Okay. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
My
let my hair
husband
down.
would be like, "Is my beard in frame?"
You
Yeah.
all don't need to worry about that, see? And you know what I just noticed? I'm the only guy up here now.
Yeah. And you're right in
Oh.
the middle. You're
I'm
squeezed in the middle.
surrounded.
In the middle, smack dab. In the middle, squeeze. Okay.
Oh,
That's enough.
okay. I'm not alone anymore.
You're not alone, my brother.
His brother's here.
That's right. Ronald's there. It's safe.
He's moving some things off the cooler that I've got gonna put my other turkey to thaw it out.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna
So you
bake
want
it.
to see what the waiting room, the waiting room of a birth center looks like?
I
Nice.
know, right, Dave?
Now you don't feel alone, Al.
What happened? I see a finger.
She froze.
That's all I see.
I feel stuck now, but
Des, you're
We
frozen.
froze on a finger.
where am
And
I?
your
Hold
audio is starting to mess up too.
Yeah.
on. Give me a second. Hopefully, I won't have to get my rear end booted out.
Maybe you can refresh.
Okay, let's see.
There you
There we
go.
go.
Yeah, it's working now.
There's beautiful Daz.
Yeah, that's the birth center living.
Sorry.
Living.
See, I'm doing the same thing, Jan, to Des over here. Called her Daz.
Jen, it's Jennifer.
Jen. Is Jennifer?
At the
Yes,
birth center.
that's her name.
Well, she writes Jen in there. So
Yeah. Well, I'm saying
just like you're Daniela, but you write Danny.
my name's Danielle though.
Danielle,
Danielle.
okay.
Leave
Well,
off
then-
the Ella.
Yeah, got to take off the Ella. Sorry.
Or just the It's Danielle. You got that part
Danielle.
right. Just
Okay.
the E is silent.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
No, you
A little E.
I think I'm confused because I just,
You
you
know,
know,
Danny.
knew it was Danny.
Yeah, that's probably
Well,
why.
it used to be Daniela until she went up the mountain and the froze off.
The
The had frostbite and fell off.
yeah, there you go.
No worries. I am the queen of getting things wrong, so I completely understand. Hey there, Jamie Conway. And Janice, I'm not sure if you had a live this morning, I missed it altogether, and
Yeah,
I'm
Jesse.
sorry. Does anybody know if Janice went live this morning?
She did.
I'm
She
not
did.
sure
did.
if she did.
Hmm.
I'll have to go back and
But,
I'll have to rewatch it.
Yes.
Or watch it. I'll have to watch it. Do the replay.
You got to go see her kitties.
Oh,
She's having a naming contest for her kitties, and they're so cute. So cute.
I've got kittens as well, and I need to get rid of them. I've got one that has a home so far, and I've got 3 more that need a home. So
Mm. If we were already living on our property and had our house, I'd say I could take one, but I can't here.
So Danny, I think that's why me and you get along so good, is because we both get so much stuff wrong that eventually one of us got to get something right.
right, that's right. Thank you. It's not till we still got a week and a couple of days, but I appreciate it, Dave. Do I get a birthday cake? Are you sending me one? Otherwise, I probably won't get one.
No,
Happy birthday
cake,
month,
why not?
Danny. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You should have a birthday cake.
I'm only Jennifer when Simply Janet's here.
Oh.
Hey, that's a good. Jennifer is off of The Witcher. It's not too bad. It's not a bad name. Danny, remind Al of the different live times tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you're trading with Dave, right?
Me and Dave are swapping places tomorrow. He's gonna go at 3 and I'm gonna go at 5 Eastern.
Right. So he's going to go at 2 Central, and you're going to go at 4 Central.
Yep.
Just for the Central people out there.
Because they got to be the center of the world all the time.
I'm sorry, Remy. Yeah. We're the center of attention, the central of
Center-
attention.
The central of attention, yeah.
Here, Roman.
Danny, do you feel like I've stolen your spot here on screen then? You know, 'cause
No, I'm all
I'm in the
right.
central area here at the moment.
I mean, I can fix it.
Do you like to be the center of attention?
Who, me? Oh, there you
No,
go.
Danny.
Yeah.
No, I like it better with you in the middle.
No.
Danielle.
Okay, so I'm sorry to hear that, Remy. I'm not good with snow. I just, like the old saying, we like to look at it, but that's about it. I don't want to be in it.
Like it to be around long enough just to be all cozy and warm in the house.
Oh,
Well, see,
Linda said
Oh.
you look beautiful, Al.
Oh, thank you. Linda likes my blue beard.
Hoorah, Dave.
Hi there, Danny. How you doing?
Hey,
What's up? All right.
You
How y'all
got 3
doing?
more days.
I know. Two more full ones and a little tiny thing on Friday, man.
Yeah.
Woo.
But I couldn't let Al get away with this. Look at all those pretty girls, and he's got all.
Oh, my brother's back there.
Don't be jealous, Dave.
I was. I gotta admit, I was, man. Yeah. But
Hey,
yeah,
Coastal Brothers.
two full days and one part of a day.
Homestead
Yeah.
Love.
Oh,
And
Drew,
what
you're so
coming out of
sweet.
my ear? A cord? Oh, that's this.
Oh, Joe said everybody look at the screen. Of course, that was 6 minutes ago. So, okay. I mean,
Look at the
Well,
screen.
he's probably got that
we
long
gotta
ago.
all stop and look at the screen.
Look at the screen. Look straight ahead here.
I'm looking at that screen.
Okay, that should be long
And we're
enough.
done.
Yeah.
Should be long enough.
He got it
already.
already.
Yeah. I see you
He
now,
got it
Dave.
already.
All those wonderful ladies, you lucky fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I got to get up there. Oh, I got to go. Yeah. So,
Put Dave in the middle and the bottom.
yeah.
Dave, you're stealing my thunder.
I know. Yeah.
That was way back when Dez's thing froze on her finger. He said, "I can't take
Yeah.
a picture of a finger." That would be funny if the finger sang.
That will be pretty good.
Yeah.
Draw a little face on it and see if it works.
Oh, he said he got it already. So let's see. Maybe not. Well, maybe he was there for that whenever we stopped for him.
But it should be out in 2 to 3 minutes, he said. Dave, sorry you're not on this one, he said.
Oh well.
I got a text message from Rick Wonderling.
Yeah, I know,
I think
Jesse, that she
asking me
goes
if I'm
live at
busy.
8 a.m. I just didn't know if she went live this morning because sometimes she doesn't get to. Okay. What are you saying, Rebecca? I'm sorry.
Rick Wonderling is wondering if I'm busy.
Well, are
So-
you?
He sent me a text.
Okay.
Yes, I am. So I'm gonna send a reply that yes.
Aw, Pitsky puppies.
Husky
That's
puppy.
Pipples and Husky mix. That should be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that will be very interesting.
Hey, Bearded, late as always, but you're welcome here anyway.
You're so mean. Nobody's late at alive, Bearded.
So, Bearded, just to let you know, anything that I have planned for my live, it's going to happen in the first 20 or 30 minutes. So, other than that, is like just me talking with a bunch of people. So, I'm just saying, if you ever want to hear about, the central of attention, you need to be on time.
Now we've started something. We've created a monster.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Coastal.
There goes.
Hey, hey, Brad. You're welcome anytime, even if you're late.
We had a conversation about snow the other day on a live I was on, and we were talking about, we're saying how pretty it is when it snows. And it
Yes.
is when it first snows, but you know what? When it doesn't stop, then it's not so pretty anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. Or the next day. It's not
When
so
you have to go out and shovel every day.
Yeah.
The trip was as awesome as it looked, Brad, and we appreciate you being here. When I say we, I mean me. I was in good company too, and that always makes an experience even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if I was by myself hiking on that mountain, I probably wouldn't have made it. But, when you have somebody there that you're kind of like, I can't look like a fool in front of this person, so I got to push myself. You know what I'm saying?
I got to impress this person. Oh, no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My daughter just moved
I
from
better look like I'm
California.
not struggling, right?
My daughter just moved from California to Wisconsin. She's having her first snow. I'm like, that's just the first one.
Yeah.
Be ready for it.
Yeah, 3 per week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he said he got it already.
Yeah,
Oh.
he said it'd be downloaded in about 2 or 3 minutes. Probably out now. But,
Well, I hope your doctor's appointment goes good, JC. I'm sorry to hear that you got to do that. Doctor's
Yeah.
appointments are never fun.
Never are.
Hey, Backlash. I'm just
his
picking
video
with
just
Bearded.
went up.
What now?
Garden State Gardener Joe just put up his video. It just went up.
Okay.
I got an alert, but I can't watch it because I'm on
You
my
can if
phone.
you have headphones.
No, I don't have the computer on. I just got it
Oh.
up on the TV and my phone.
I might have to do this.
So anybody that wants to know about the trip, if y'all want to, after this live is over, if you want to go back and watch from the beginning, about 5 minutes in, you can hear all about the whole trip.
I'm gonna
It's just
listen to
not
that.
feasible for me to say the first 30 minutes of my live all over again. I'm always late and always have to leave early. Speaking of which, I have to get back to work. Super glad you enjoyed your trip, Danny. Talk to you later. Hope everyone has a wonderful day and weekend. We hope you do too.
Yeah, I'll be getting off in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Things to do before I have to go back to work in a half an hour.
Well, we have unpacked and washed and put up everything except for the yoga mats that we used for our bedroll. I need to sanitize those. I know that sounds crazy because they go on the floor
Love it,
anyway,
Joe.
but they roll up. It rolls up in each other in itself. So, like, even if you have one side that stays on the ground, you still have to clean both sides because it rolls up in itself. So
Yeah.
if one side is dirty, then it all gets dirty.
And then every once in a while you might have a tick or something.
Yeah, so I want to make sure I get those cleaned up. I just like things to be clean when I store them.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Don't need mold to get in there or something.
and then
Ain't
Eric
that
took a
much.
new car to work today, so that's good. So the carport's emptied out, so I can clean out the carport, like sweep it out real good and pull out my tent. That's the only thing. It's like when it was the first night I rolled up my tent, it went back in the thing very well. Like that's what I was worried about because it's a 3-person tent, but it's a backpacking tent. It's only about this big, the case that it goes in. So that's what I was worried about when I pulled it out. I was like, how did this fit in that little bitty bag?
How much does that weigh? Because with the one that's the one that pops up, right? The one that you used?
No, it's
Oh,
the one
okay.
that I used this time.
Oh, okay.
I bought a different one because the one that I took the first time, it was huge,
Yeah.
so I couldn't have hiked with that. So
Right.
I had to get one that was 5 pounds or less so that I could put it in my pack.
Good.
Hey there, David Divine Broadcasted. You're new. I haven't ever seen you here before.
Hey,
Somebody must have
David
shared me
Divine.
out. Well, welcome, and I appreciate you being here. As I have said before, we're rounding up the hour now, so this is pretty much just all extra time where we're just talking and fellowshipping pretty much with friends. But yeah, I pretty much talked about everything I had to talk about at the beginning of my live. So
Yeah.
So this is the part where we just all hang out. So welcome.
Yeah.
Hey Barry,
Yeah.
Storms Radio and Cats.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
I showed you out, but
Oops.
So I'm excited for you, Dave. Like I really am. I know that's got to be exciting to be like. So what are you gonna do with yourself now? I mean, just a lot of camping, or
Yeah, a lot of camping and just kind of goofing off and stuff. And for 40 years, it's been getting up at a certain time, forcing yourself to eat at a certain time, and just trying to kind of unravel everything and kind of make where it's easier.
So you don't worry at all about having that syndrome where you don't have like that set schedule that you're used to.
Oh, I know I'm gonna have some serious withdrawal as far as like always saying yes sir or yes ma'am. The regimented lifestyle, but I think after a week or two, I'll probably kind of get to the point where blue jeans and a t-shirt will feel pretty good.
yeah. As long as it doesn't turn into jammies all the time.
That's true.
Well,
That's
you
true.
can still have a schedule, even though but I know for like me, it's easier when you're forced to have a schedule rather than when you have to make yourself do it. There takes a lot more discipline in setting your own schedule and keeping to that.
Right.
When it's like, oh, the bed's so closed, I could just go back to bed.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I mean, for a long time, it was like I had to conform to this set schedule. You had to be in bed at a certain time, up at a certain time. Everything was.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Your body gets used to that too. Your brain
does.
and everything, so it's going to take a bit, even if so don't be disappointed if that first night or that first Monday that you don't have to go to work and you're like, I can sleep in, and you
Yeah.
still get up at the same time.
Mhm.
Don't be too disappointed because you've been doing that for how many years now? 40 years?
41. Yeah, 41
Yeah.
Wow.
years. Yeah. I know they're still going to call me, as far as like, hey, man, this went wrong. What do I do?
Yeah.
So, but, no, I'm really looking forward to it. This has been a long time in the coming, and it's just, I've talked to so many people that are getting close themselves, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be a nice feeling. You've worked hard for it though, and you deserve it. So
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, 40 years is a long time.
Yeah. Right,
all
straight,
right, bye,
literally.
Des. Thank
Have
you
a good
so
day.
much
Bye,
for
Des.
being here.
Hi, Des.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Des.
Have a good
Take
rest
care.
of your day.
Let's see if there's any babies going to be born today.
Mm.
I can get out of here. I'll be gone.
And a lot better, huh?
I missed my computer. Okay, hold on. Let's see. All right.
You want me to remove you?
Yeah, boot my rear end out, please.
Okay.
All the way.
See ya.
All right. Now look at there. I'm the lucky fellow. Look at there.
That's the first
Yeah.
time I've ever had to kick anybody, but it wasn't. But it wasn't
Wasn't
because I wanted. She asked
Yeah.
me to, but
Yeah.
I had to
He's
actually
like, will you
figure
kick
out,
me?
like, how do I even do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better watch out. She's kicking people off now.
Yeah.
Where are you
Now
out?
she knows how.
I'm hiding. I don't
You're
want to get
hiding.
kicked off.
You're putting on your makeup.
Your makeup. So,
I'll be right back.
There him is. I see you did your eye boos. Yeah, you did them. Got you some liner going there and filled them in real good, didn't you?
mhm.
Oh yeah. Look at those eye boos. Hey, Traveling Merton and Sue. I'm gonna get you hooked up today. I'm gonna finish that logo, make the changes to it, and then I'll get it back to you.
I had to fix my ears.
Oh, yeah. And Jesse said that you had a cable coming out your ear. So see how when you do that, it kind of makes it look like it's coming out your ear hole.
Felicia, I hope you loved your blanket.
What do you think keeps me awake? That's my power cord.
There you go.
That's your power
Yeah.
cord. Or is it you're charging right now? You're only like
Did
62%.
you not hear it? It's done.
Yeah. Full charge.
Wish I could build I wish I could build an igloo out of snow. My brother Richard did when I was living in Utah. I'd like to have another igloo.
Thank you, FR. Jamie.
I don't think I've actually built a real igloo.
I don't think we tried one time, but there's just not enough
We-
snow.
We have a picture of it. I had my head poked out. I was a little tyke.
I was able to crawl inside of it too. It was a real igloo. He built a real igloo.
Wow. Rick
Don't
is
know
in the
how
house.
he did it, but man, it was wonderful memory.
He's saying hi to Raquel, but I'll forgive him for not saying hey to me first.
But this is, you were saying about how hard it was to go up and do that mountain thing, but that's one of the things that's going to create the memories of us.
Mhm.
Now, Raquel's pretty awesome, so I can't really blame him. I always say hi to her when I see her come in, too. So, Rebecca, I don't know if you saw this, but Felicia said she loves it.
Didn't. I was going to look back. But yes. Ann Dale helped me pick out the colors. We were on, I think it was Facebook or Duo, and I was showing her the colors that I had, and she says Felicia's going to love this. Because she knows Felicia. It just makes me so happy.
Well, I'm sorry I missed you, Rick. I'm scrolling. Oh, yeah, I see you. I'm sorry. I missed you. Okay. I'm gonna mute myself and go check out Joe's video right quick.
Yep, it's good.
Snowing up there, Al?
Yeah, take a look at this.
Not today. It's not. It's actually sunny out. It was raining and very windy last night. So
Yeah. It's cold and rainy here right now, so yeah, I think the cold weather has arrived to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah,
okay.
same here. I think cold and rainy
Rainy, yeah.
Oh, Big Tiny
in
finally,
Tennessee. Huh?
Big Tiny finally found me.
supposed to be a bit nice out the weekend. So
Yeah.
That's
be,
good
cl-
stuff, Joe.
Clear and cold this weekend.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
I feel bad for the workers building my house in this cold. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go over to your channel and see about, what's the latest video.
the latest
Just been kind of busy.
latest comes out tonight at 7
So,
as
Okay.
a premiere thing. So
I'll try not to
And
miss that.
hopefully my husband will be able to make it.
Is it already scheduled to where I can make it notify me?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that right now so I don't forget.
I clicked that a few times for that notify me, and I never ever get the notification.
Oh, that's weird.
Well,
I wonder.
You have to go to your settings on your phone and allow for things to notify you.
It is allowed to come up. Like I get a lot of notifications. Well, for yours, Danny, you were started, and 5 minutes in, and then the notification popped up.
Yeah, I get that
Yeah.
too.
sometimes I
For
don't even get
people's-
them at all, so.
That's why I always wait before I really get heavy into my talk, because it's like people sometimes don't get notified until like 20 minutes after.
Yeah.
See, I see the Just Fun live, but I don't
Oh,
see.
you see that one?
Hmm.
It may not. It's a premiere, so it should come up. That's weird.
Well,
It should be in just a regular videos if it's going up as a premiere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not though. That's weird.
well, it's okay. I'll try to make it.
Keep an eye for it. Sometimes it'll pop up a little while before it goes to.
I'm
Right.
just one of your good friends. Aw.
Yeah.
I feel so special.
Well, you are.
I think so. I think he's okay. I think it's just a routine doctor's appointment. I don't know. I'll have to talk with him and see what's going on. It might be just I really have no idea, but it could be, after you have that cataract surgery, you have to go back and they have to, make sure that check every.
Yeah, I think it's just a follow-up appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think that's
Janet.
all it is a follow-up appointment.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that though, but if I had to guess, it's because he seems to be.
That would be
doing
my
okay.
guess. I don't know either. I don't know for sure either. But
Yeah.
that would be my guess.
That would be my guess too.
Good morning,
My,
Janet.
my brother Ronald had cataracts taken off, and he had appointments that I had to take him after that procedure was done.
Hello, Hendo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, that is her brother.
That is my brother Ronald.
But yes, he also was in the singing video, Rebecca. Did you see it?
I have not, but I will.
Well, you
Mhm.
make sure if you watch it on the live, you mute it so that,
Yeah, he's in the background singing. It's cute.
yeah, he's in the background
Oh,
singing.
that's great.
That's why.
It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
it's nice.
I didn't mean to sound so as a matter of fact, Joe. I just wanted you to know that. I just wanted you to know that. Tactfulness has not always been one of my greatest virtues. I'm sorry, I'm working on it.
Hmm.
You, huh? No, shoot.
No, I know you can imagine that, Dave, or
No.
Laura, or
Me?
Al.
Yeah.
I'm not great at it either.
Yeah.
I have to practice it.
I really do. I have to like
I-
constantly try.
Hmm.
I think all of us have to keep pride in check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah.
You know?
And I have to, like being thankful and graceful and giving praise is not in my nature or how I was raised. And so I have to, it's something I really admire that people do. And I really want that gift, but it's not a natural gift. And so it's like, okay, Lord, let me step out in this and just, but it feels so awkward when I'm doing it.
I constantly have to work on having self-esteem. I don't think I have a pride issue. So,
Mhm.
but but tactfulness, and the way I deliver things, sometimes I have a hard time not being like, this is what it is, and I have to be
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, I probably could have said that a little softer. Like it's not what you said, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
That's one of those things I have to constantly work on. And I don't realize it until I say it, and I'm like, wow, that sounded, not good. I could have probably said that different.
Yeah. Well, I know what you mean, because I mean the type of lifestyle I've had for 40 years is you got to tell me what's on your mind.
Direct.
can't- yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't guess it. So if there's something wrong, you got to say, hey,
Yeah.
this is what the problem is. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. And I forget that not everybody is like me. Like, I would prefer you be that way with me,
Right.
because I don't want to have to guess what it is you really mean. Like, you're saying this, but really that's hinting around to mean something completely different.
Right.
I don't have time for that,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
like,
Yeah. Well, you and I are
I'm
exactly
the same way.
Yeah. You
I
and
don't
I
have
are,
the brain power for that. Like, I just need you to tell me what it is,
Right.
and that be
Well, you
it.
and I are
And that
exactly
way,
alike, like that. Because I'd
Yeah.
rather somebody just tell me straight up, what
yeah,
they're thinking. So
My husband's exactly that way. He's very straightforward, almost to the point of being brash
hmm
sometimes.
you may come
And
off like that, but yeah.
He doesn't mean to be. He's just very straightforward. But I admired that because I grew up with, passive aggressive people and people that don't say what they mean. They're just, they're mad at you and you don't know why. And you're like,
Yeah.
Right.
okay. So it was very refreshing,
Yeah.
even though sometimes it's hard,
Mhm.
I need to catch up on my YouTube friends here. Like, I don't know what's going on there.
We're going
I don't-
to make arrangements. There've been several people that have had family emergencies and stuff like that.
yeah.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a rough day, Janet.
I'm sorry too, and I need to figure out what's going on there.
I do
And I don't
too.
know. I don't know what's stopping you, Rick, from coming up. There's the link. I mean, maybe it's too far up. I know that happens sometimes. Like, it disappears into the chat. You can't get far enough in the chat up. Like that.
I know I need to learn to link it to the top. But speaking of that, I don't know if you guys know, in one of my friends' lives there was an incident where somebody came up. Please make sure people share their face before you actually bring them up.
Oh, for sure.
Mhm. So in one of Gil Patton's live, somebody showed some really raunchy pornography, came up, and it was like right there. And he had to take it down quickly and then edit it later. And I'm like, I would have just deleted it. I couldn't go back and edit. That was so bad that I felt like somebody ripped me out, like abused me or something.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
It's
I'm
when
so
you get
sorry
like
to hear that, Janet.
Yeah, I know. Wow,
She said
So
he was
be very
21
careful.
years old.
that's sad. My condolences.
Yeah.
I'm so
And they
sorry.
had cloned somebody's picture. And so we thought it was somebody else coming up, and it wasn't. So That's
Yeah,
the
no, you
thing.
got to get the person to be waving and moving and saying,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
me.
Please show your face, and even then they can still
We
get
do
you.
it online.
They can still get you. So, but
We can't
You
see
know
you,
what,
Rick. I'm gonna have to boot you if we can't see you.
I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting.
Chinese outdoors.
We like that banner, but we want to see you.
yeah, it's a nice banner, Rick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you gotten any deer yet this year?
I got one deer, and then I got a bear so far.
Oh wow!
So
My
And-
brother,
what's that?
my brother shot one on our property and it got away. He didn't get a good hold on it, and I'm like, oh. He goes, I feel so bad when that happens. He
Yeah.
hiked for 7 miles to try to find the poor thing.
Yeah, mine only went 25 yards, but it was only 7 yards away when I shot it.
Yeah,
So, and
like
Miss,
your hat there.
thank you, Miss Rebecca.
Yes.
Hey, guess who this is? This is Rick.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know.
Text message.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I was like,
It's hard to put a face with a name when we can't see your face, Rick.
Yeah.
You're hiding behind your banner.
Hi,
I'm
Wilson.
gonna keep,
I knew
I'm gonna
exactly.
keep giving
I
you
knew
a hard
exactly who
time.
you were, but yes, I am busy
What?
This is neighbor Wilson.
supporting my little sister. I'm the youngest of my family, and
Oh, I'm definitely the oldest.
in fact,
No,
my oldest sister Bernadette's birthday's the same day as Danny's, so I will be thinking of Danny
Wait, other way.
and my
Oh,
sister.
What's
There you go.
I need how to smallify my name on there, I guess, huh?
I'm a little confused today. My left and my right is all messed up.
like,
Yeah.
Hi, Danny.
yeah.
That's weird that I'm
It's all
raising.
messed up today.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Yeah,
you
it's
said
nice
that,
when the
Laura.
person's above you. You can just go like this. So.
Down.
You always get the person right when you do this.
I just,
Yeah.
but it's funny that you said that about asking if he was my brother, because when I first met Al, I was like, we look like if you look at Al's side profile and then you look at mine, it's kind of weird.
Mhm.
Like, it's kind of odd. It's like I'm like, I think my people might be your people. we don't have
We
the
have to
same
check
accent,
into that.
but like somewhere down the line, we might be related somewhere.
Yeah, I'd say that's direct.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know about that, but
Al's like, I'm not cool with that. I'll never look at your feet the same.
Yeah.
you know the funny thing is that I do have relatives that are down through the states and that, so there is a possibility somewhere along the
You
line it
know,
could be.
originally my relatives were not here, so all of our relatives were from somewhere else at one
How
point.
true. Very true.
We're immigrants, so I mean, we're Americans, but I'm saying,
Mhm.
back in the day, we
Yeah.
we are all immigrants,
Mhm.
When I did the 23andMe, I was really surprised to find out that I knew I had probably Italian, but I was surprised to find out that I had Eastern European also.
Mhm.
I was
Hmm.
like, what? Such a shock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More and more. But yeah, it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've got uncles, like some of my dad's brothers and sisters and that have all moved down to the States and that. I don't even know where they're to.
Mm.
Most of my mom's side of the family is still in Canada, most of them. But a
Mhm.
lot of dad's side is actually gone down to the
Yeah.
States and overseas, and they
It's
could
like
be
my
anywhere.
dad's side is all up in Canada and my mom's side is all here. That's why we moved here from Canada.
Yeah. Like the story I was told on my dad's side is we originally came through Pennsylvania. So
There you go.
Yeah, my home state, Pennsylvania.
Right, mine too.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania and Dutch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
My parents moved to Canada with the massive immigration after the war. They're Dutch. So a lot of the Dutch, because Holland was so devastated from the war, they all moved to Canada.
yeah, that's where my name came from, was Holland. My last name Hoagland, it comes from
Mhm.
Holland.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Al, it's not out of, just keep an open mind here, because if we find out we're like 6 cousins, I don't want you to be upset. But just remember, back in the day, I'm just kidding.
That's for
Let's
back
not
in
go
the day.
too far
That's
back in
too far
history
apart.
here. Let's keep the
For back in the day,
bloodline strong.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
If we were on Game of Thrones,
Yeah, right.
wouldn't matter.
There you go.
Yeah, my
Oh, geez.
grandfather's actually half Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know what part of America my great grandmother came up from, but she was German she came from Germany
Mm.
after the war when they took all.
Maybe
she was
that's
in my-
why, because you guys are both Germanic.
Maybe.
So you got that familiar, structure.
I need to do.
That's why we get along so good.
Yeah. Yeah, could be.
See?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the beady eyes and the nose and the little lips.
What you were saying about me now?
Oh my
Just
goodness.
saying. No. Okay. I've even got the Dutch last name. All right.
No, you
We got
do.
people over here
Oh.
talking about. Oh yeah, no doubt. Well, wait a minute.
My last name, my maiden name is not very Dutch sounding, but it's Dutch.
Mine is very Irish.
Mm.
See,
I'm guessing that Davis is probably English.
Irish. I got the little Scottish.
Yeah, probably.
No wonder we butt heads so much. No, hey Kyle, thank you for coming in.
My goodness.
It might be because why you're so abrupt though too, because the Dutch and the German are known to be very abrupt people, very like brash, very to the point. It's like if you don't want a true opinion, don't ask a Dutch person.
Right.
They
Right.
say, yeah,
Well,
because they
yeah,
will
that's
give
where
it.
it's at right here. You don't want to know the truth, don't ask me a question.
Yeah,
I mean, and in ways that it can be rough, but I mean, I would prefer it that way.
Yeah.
yeah.
Me too.
What is your maiden surname, Hedgehog Homestead?
Sugardas,
Sugar what?
Sugardas.
Gesundheit.
Dracarius. Dracarius.
What was it? Yeah, Dracarys.
Dracarius.
What is it though?
Scott.
Sugardas.
Yeah.
Dracarys.
SCHREGARDUS.
Oh, okay.
Dracarys. That's interesting.
She said maiden names are password questions.
Sometimes.
Not used as a password.
Nope.
No.
But what did you say your heritage was? Dutch or
Dutch.
wow?
I-
That's
And
interesting.
specifically Fries, from Friesland, which is part of Holland.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
My mom and dad were both born in Friesland and moved to the States and married there. And the Dutch in Canada especially in the Ontario area. There's a very tight knit community there of the Dutch, and so
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I said I would like to know more about my great grandmother's side, but she didn't talk about it a lot because she lost most of her family in the camps.
Oh
She
yeah,
didn't really talk about it.
yeah, yeah. It's hard for them to talk about it.
I would like to know more of my heritage. I wonder. I know that I feel for him. And I know I've watched many documentaries, and I just bawl like a baby because I couldn't imagine. Rough.
Some of my heritage are some of the stories that I hear about the my family on both sides supported the Jews and would hide the Jews or traffic them in the underground to get them out. And some of the stories, I sit around the table and I'm like, we should have a recording device in the middle of this because this is crazy. The stories that you guys are telling us,
Just to pick up all the details, because when you're listening, you can't really hear everything, as you could if you can go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too. Stories change from person to person, so if you can get an audio record of it,
Yeah. That's why I wish we had something, but I didn't, you don't think of it until you're like, whoa, you guys are telling us just, crazy stuff. So. Yep.
All right,
And
everybody.
start
I'm gonna
recording.
Hey, Scott.
go take care of a few
Hi,
things. It's been nice talking to everybody.
Nice talking to you, Dave.
All right,
You.
y'all take care.
you, Dave.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you later, Dave.
All right,
Thanks
Danny,
for coming.
Laura, Rebecca, Rick.
Bye.
All right.
All right, have a good day.
Hey,
All
Scott.
right. Take care.
Scott's in the house. Yeah. I mean, some of the stories they're not for daytime,
Hey, Danny, can I share something with you off of my phone?
Sure.
It's actually something that you'll appreciate. My aunt, who passed away a few years ago, was going to come to my church and
No, you can't see.
go come to my church and go to a concert that we were having, and because of her health, she couldn't make it. And so I was telling these guys about it, and they said, "Do you got a phone?" And I was like, "Yeah." They said, "Well, check your phone when you get out." I said, "Okay." So they sent a personal message to her.
Oh.
So we'll try and bring it up and turn it up so you guys can.
We just wanted to sing you a little something to let you know we love you and we missed you this morning. You ready? What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be.
Aw.
Oh, wow.
Very sweet.
That is sweet.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty nice of them to do that. So makes me get all emotional when
Yeah.
but
Isn't it in just the simplest things that really can make a difference in people's lives? It's just amazing. Yeah. Just love that.
That's amazing.
What's up, Scott?
Living the dream. Just got out of a meeting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's working
Mr.
crazy. Mr. Politician, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a politician that doesn't act like one, though. Just saying. I like that.
That's what we need in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You got to do what you got to do, and sometimes
Mhm.
I put on my other hat. I'm
Yeah.
not so nice, but you got to do what you got to do. I'm a firm believer of you get give.
You're
a firm
breaking up
believer
just
of
a little
what
bit.
now?
I said I'm a firm believer of you get what you give.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, you get, but you don't. Well,
You're breaking up a little bit.
Can't hear you there, Scott. Can't hear you at all at the moment. Yeah.
He hit his phone.
It worked.
We heard the give what you get or get what you give thing, and then it broke up again.
Yeah.
There.
Unfortunately.
Don't leave us though. You don't have to leave.
That was the
Maybe-
fix all move, right? Give it a good smack.
Yeah, give the smack. Something don't work out right, just hit it one good time. It should fix itself.
Sorry,
Yeah,
that's
no
probably
lie.
really loud if somebody had a headphone on. Sorry.
Well, that's like what we call a hammer.
Yeah.
A persuader.
A persuader.
how about now? That works better.
That's better.
Sounds better now, Scott. Yeah.
Just dropped it 4 times.
Just threw it down on the floor a few times. That's what it needed.
So, yeah, I know there was a couple people that had asked. Well,
No,
more,
I don't think.
a few people asked if they could watch the inauguration tonight. Posted community page, 6:00 Eastern. I don't know how long it'll be. Hopefully not that long.
Come here.
Nice.
And yeah, everybody can watch it. The only thing I ask is that you keep my channel separate from, just use my, if you're going to comment or whatever, use my name. Don't use my channel name. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Because there's some people that would take that the wrong way, and they would cause turmoil on my channel. Like this is me being able to be me.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some people that would turn that the wrong way, and it would probably
That can go.
need to get rid of my channel. They would put pressure because they'd want me to put all local stuff. Well, you know what? 90% of my friends are nowhere near me.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to post local stuff, for the 3-4 people that are right around my community.
Right.
But anyway, get all your laundry put away yesterday, Danny?
I did. Like I said, all I have left is my yoga mat that we used as bedrolls. We got to clean those up, and then I need to unfold my tent and get it folded back better to fit back into the bag better, because
Quick fold when you got it.
yeah,
Come
Sunday
down.
morning it was really cold. I couldn't even hardly feel my fingers. So I was just trying to get it in there to where it'll fit in my bag. I really didn't care about getting it perfect, so I need to unfold it and let it, air out a little, and then get it folded back to where it fits correctly into my pack, or in the bag it came in.
Yep. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Joe said, I guess I can't have everyone at Scott's meeting singing, LOL.
Oh, that would be that. No, you can do that, Joe, because they don't know how to find.
Oh, that would be funny.
if you, I don't know how the whole thing breaks up, but yeah, no, you can go for it.
Oh, nice. She,
I don't know what
Danny's
I've given Joe the green light to do, but I'm sure
Nice.
it will be fun.
Stickleboard's looking good, Rick.
It's getting there. Especially with that Danny Days on there,
Yeah, I mean, that's the one, man.
right? Now just moving things around, breaking things, trying to adjust things. So I am. I actually knocked my computer off the desk.
Oh, that's not good.
Hey,
No.
Eric.
It wasn't.
Hey, Tony and Joni.
Creekside. Yeah. Oh,
So it was not.
So Tony, did you guys get all that snow that Hamilton got yesterday? Down about 4 hours from Tony, they got just under a foot of snow.
oh wow.
Yeah, they lost power. Well, where Remy is, they lost power for the day, and yeah, it was nasty. I was talking. Well,
In
Remy-
Hamilton?
What's that?
In Hamilton, is that what you're talking about?
No. Hamilton,
Yeah.
New Brunswick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So Remy was telling me about it yesterday, and then mother-in-law. So Debbie grew up about. Well, we're a lot older than Remy,
Sorry
but
about that.
about
Mm-hmm.
from where Remy grew up to where Debbie grew up. So
Mm-hmm.
I know the area well, and yeah, my mother-in-law. We were talking to her last night, and she said it was crazy. At some point, you just couldn't see
Oh wow.
going
Yeah.
snowing that hard. And I said, "Well, that's great. You guys keep it."
Yeah. Don't send it our way. Yeah.
Well, Ogdensburg, where I was yesterday, got snow.
Mm-hmm.
Snow up here, and I'm only an hour and 10 minutes north. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold enough to snow here, and it just isn't. But it's okay.
it's sitting right around 32 here. It
Yeah.
got down to 21 last night,
Mm-hmm.
and that is Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
And it's in the 30s here today too. But it looks nice out. Looks
Mhm.
sunny and nice.
You still have the ocean really close, keeping you a little bit warmer than most.
Yeah. Our high here today is like 47, and then I think next week we're all in the 20s and below the 20s at night.
Yeah.
So-
So if everybody doesn't have Terry and Mike MP Homestead on Instagram, you got to go. Posted yesterday, they got about 2 inches of snow in Oklahoma.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Said, excuse me, what's this crap you sent us?
Well, I mean, here in Tennessee, they got in Clarksville on the east side of Clarksville, they got
Yep.
like 2 inches of snow here.
Well, let's.
So-
Like, she sent a picture and she's like, "This is supposed to be with you, not here." And I'm like, "No. I send it to you as a gift."
Yeah.
It's actually 31 here, and it's supposed to start snowing at 2 o'clock. Well, they're a little off on their clock because it's snowing now.
Yeah.
And where are you, Tony? Or Rick? Sorry.
Leaper, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
We already had our high of 35. It's starting to drop now. It's down to 31.
So you're
I'm
not
at
that
35 also.
Yeah, you're not that far from the snow belt.
Yeah. This is what we're looking
We-
like.
I'm closer to Erie, Pennsylvania, which is up by Lake Erie.
Yep.
And we often get their lake effect snow and stuff.
Yep. Delivered
Yeah.
In Pittsburgh. So. Yep. So what's going on with you, Rebecca?
I finished another hat for someone.
Nice.
This one was without the band because I didn't have a lot of this yarn to make this one. I now know what I did wrong with your husband's hat, Danny. When he didn't want the band, I was only supposed to do 32. And if you count it, it's a lot bigger than that.
That's what mine looks like, Rick.
Yeah.
I think that's what mine looks like too.
Yeah. I only do without the band because I don't like what this looks like. But they can still, roll it up.
Yeah.
This is going to Ashley at CNC Farms, but it's not for her.
Cool.
And this one's going to her little boy. You guys are going to go, oh, that's cute.
Oh, it is cute. It's got Elmo on it.
It's got Elmo. And it's Elmo's colors.
That's so cool.
Oh, cute.
Yep.
Mine's black. I thought one of us got a blue one.
And she wanted a dark gray, and I finished this one. So I just got one more to make. Cool. I put it in this as I'm working things. It's a little basket thing. Mm-hmm. So that when I finish them, I put them in a box or a bag and send them off. Put their address on it.
Well, it's nice of you to make hats for everybody, Rebecca. That's
really nice. Keep the world warm, Rebecca. At least YouTube world.
We're gonna need them here soon.
Everybody needs a warm head when it's winter.
It's supposed to get cold.
And we got snow here last night. I'm like, my gosh, it's cold.
Or usually I'm not on a mountain when it's cold. When it's cold, I hibernate. I stay inside. I hide.
So what happened this time?
That's very shocking to me.
What?
Now to get some more.
Scott sounded like Scott was trying to say something. Maybe.
I'm sorry, Scott.
I just said, what's going on, Emma?
Oh.
Hey, Emma.
I wonder if this Rebecca knows how to make mittens and scarves to go along with those hats.
Is there anything you want to share about the trip? No? Just that it's over. Just that it's over.
She must have been cold.
Well, did you have a good time? I did.
Now, did you get any special badge for this weekend? Like, did you complete any missions?
I might have. I'm not sure yet.
She won't really know until the board of review, or I don't know. There's been several badges that I was under the impression that she had earned this year, but we'll find out. Yeah.
Well.
Hi, Byron.
What we have here is failure to communicate.
Hi, Byron.
What?
Hi, Belt Loop.
But we shall see.
I've got Ronnie's got my shirt on. It's just a different color.
Hey, what's going on?
I know. I've got my T-shirt from the Columbia Farmers Market today.
Oh,
nice. I still don't have a shirt, Scott. I'm just saying.
So there.
Yes, you got the red. He wanted maroon.
Mine is very, very, very well used. And you don't have a shirt. Huh. I'll have to send over my bonfire.
Ronald, go get mine. And I'll show mine that I ended up getting. And I got it too big. It's too big now.
You did get my sticker though, right?
Who?
You.
This one's mine.
I don't think so.
Nice.
Not on the board.
I got a tan one.
So
I thought you said you got it, and I wasn't sure because I
I'd
haven't seen it on the board.
I'd have to go downstairs because I have them downstairs. Just whenever I blew my knee out, it's really cold for me to go downstairs. Emma, what size are you, hon?
Uh,
Get mom to send me what size you are. And make sure that it's not her. Oh yeah, wait, you guys in her. Never mind. I was gonna say, make sure mom doesn't steal your shirt.
it's kind of impossible, seeing as how we wear almost the same size.
Yeah.
Just email me.
That's insane to think about, that my child that's going to be 12 next year is wearing the same size as me. Even
Get
pants.
used to
When I
it.
wash pants, I have to be like, are these mine or are these Emma's? Like, it's
You
really
have to
bad.
put your name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it.
That's what it's going to come to. They're going to have everything with names on it.
It's terrifying. She's growing way too fast.
My daughter was so mad when I put on a pair of her pants for the first time. She was like, "Ma!" It's like, sorry.
Yeah. They're here. I washed them. I'm wearing them.
Yep. I did it just to say, hey, I'm the same size. She didn't believe me. It's like, she's like, Mom, are you wearing my pants? I'm like, yes.
Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure I dropped it 3 times. So.
Oh.
Well, work perfect.
Hi, Tony and Joni. Good to see
Or
you.
too long, we're going to have to get us some lunch. Take out the dogs and eat some lunch. Skittles aren't really holding me over.
Have some beer nuggets or beaver nuggets.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's not do the whole beaver nugget thing again.
Oh.
Yeah, Al was upset. He's like, I'm the only one on panel who doesn't have any beaver nuggets.
Everybody's up in beaver nuggets.
I don't have beaver nuggets.
Yeah, but I've never.
I usually don't ask for things, but I really want to try those beaver nuggets. So I messaged Jesse and asked him if they could send me a small package.
Danny, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
What, Eric? He said, guess what? What?
Huh?
Don't say you
Creeks
got the word.
Outdoors.
You got the word.
Devil Dog was
Hi,
just
Creekside.
talking about beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets.
But Gary, was he talking?
Here we go.
about
Now
real-
everybody's going to talk about it.
Yeah, was he talking about real beaver nuggets or the real tasty beaver nuggets?
Nuggets.
There's no telling.
Do they taste like vanilla?
No.
No.
Okay.
They look like popcorn.
So, Al, we really have nothing up here that I equated.
Yeah, that's what you were saying in the last one. There's absolutely nothing here in Canada that tastes like them.
Like, it would be the consistency of a crunch, like crunch it, but my put some sweetness like that crunch. Always kind of bad.
You're breaking up on us, Dan Scott.
That's what you do.
Dang, damn it.
Look at it now.
Oh.
I've only had this phone since July, and I'm gonna take it back because
It
I've
was,
had
it tastes like pancake.
who?
Where to begin is saying that it tastes like pancakes.
Mm.
Yeah, not the pancakes I make. My pancakes are light and fluffy,
Mm.
not dense and crunchy.
Do they taste like? I'm trying to think what they call them, but they're like malted balls.
Yes.
No. I
This is getting more confusing by the minute.
Well, no, I know
Are they made of corn?
they're not quite as dense as like the on track.
Oh, okay. Just it made me wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good description. Like pancakes with it. They're just
Corn Pops cereal.
yeah.
Yes.
That's what
Corn Pop cereal
Byron said.
would
Okay.
be.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be. You've got your sweetness. And, yeah, no, Byron, you nailed it.
Okay.
That
I know
would
what
be-
Corn Pop cereal tastes like.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny, you know I try to help out all the time, so I trying to help Al out, and he just refuses to listen to me though.
Yeah.
But I always gotta try every single time I see him. Al,
Ow. Stubborn Al.
Rockets.
smart,
He's shooting with rockets.
smarties.
Rockets.
Ask the little girl over.
Rockets.
Other way. That way.
Rockets. There, see, rockets. He don't even know he's left from his right, and he's trying to tell me that they're rockets.
I used both hands and it still didn't work, so I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, Smarties.
No, the Smarties that we're used to.
No.
M&M's.
No. Sorry, yeah. Smarties are Smarties.
Smarties are chocolate covered.
Those
They're,
are
they're
chocolate.
chocolate and they're coated with like a hard candy shell.
Like that old song, when you eat your Smarties,
That's
you eat the
M&M.
good ones last. You pop them very slowly.
Yeah. They're
So
like
maybe go get a bag of M&Ms and show you what them are.
well, that's
M&Ms are
what it
different again. M&Ms are not Smarties.
Mm-mm.
M&Ms
No.
are Smarties are Smarties, but they're the same.
Right.
M&Ms use milk chocolate. No,
Mhm.
Smarties use milk chocolate. M&Ms use just a mixture of dark and it's just chocolate.
I can't remember which one I used.
For what?
What
Danny?
is your favorite
Um,
candy bar?
Eat more.
I like coconut, so mine's a Zagnut bar.
Oh, okay.
Caramel. I like caramel.
got-
berries.
I don't- You guys
Milky
have
Way.
called
No, not Milky Way. Is it Milky Way?
I like Coffee Crisp.
Okay.
How do you like your coffee?
Crisp.
Chris?
Crisp.
My favorite is Almond Joy.
Oh, I
Danny,
do
you
like
look like you found something.
Right.
you talking to me?
I said it looked like you found something. You just made a
Yeah,
joke.
I'm finishing this logo.
Oh.
Just listening to y'all talk in my life.
She's
Mhm.
multitasking.
So you guys don't have in the U.S. A candy bar called Eat More, do you?
No.
It's to die for. It's like a molasses kind of peanut coated dewy delight.
Mhm.
Oh, that
I'm like
is.
dying for a candy bar, no matter what you say.
They got it. They got it down there, Scott. They call it meat.
Or something like that.
What? Not everybody talk at once.
Emma, you some Canadian fun in gym.
Mhm.
That's if they'll let me on.
Does that look good?
One of the things I do when I go to Canada is go to the candy section. Buy up all my candy because if I buy it off of Amazon, it's twice as much.
Yeah.
Well, and you're getting close to expired
Mm-hmm.
candy, and
Mhm.
candy comes out usually with 4-year expiry dates.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're getting close, that means it sat on a shelf somewhere for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I know any of the Hershey's stuff that I used to pick up and bring back to Canada
Mm-hmm.
there'd be a 4-year shelf life.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Then it starts to like crystallize or whatever you call
Mhm.
it.
No, they
But yeah,
they
you
say
were talking about
fresh.
yeah. You were talking about peanut, a candy bar with caramel and peanuts and stuff like that. We got that with a Milky Way type stuff, and it's called Paydays. I don't know if anybody knows.
It's nothing like a. See, I used to truck in the U.S., and that's my one thing is I used to like collect. So I know it's all over your side, but yeah, no, it's nothing like a Payday.
Payday doesn't have the maple.
This
Yeah.
is maple molasses.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll bet you I got some. Well, Al's seen it already, but I'll be right back. I'll show you what you probably haven't seen.
I'm waiting on a package from Tiny Tim, and then I will I'll do a mail call probably tomorrow if it comes today. Don't you like paydays? She likes those chocolate paydays.
Oh yeah. Rick, something. I'm scared, man. If it's furry,
Well, I got it over this way. There you go.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yep, that is actually Australian candy.
You've showed me those before.
Yep. That's what I said. You probably
Never
seen.
seen that candy.
Well,
I've never seen it.
There's no peanut. It's actual. I get it close. I don't want to get it too close to it. Messes it up. But it's like a little hard candy.
Oh, okay.
But it's called sticky.
Okay, do it one more time. Now you're on solo.
Oh,
stickies.
Sticky.
No, I've never seen those.
Toffee apple.
Never.
Oh, toffee and apple.
Toffee. Yep.
Ooh.
Is that the same logo you were working on the other day, Danny?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the trap people.
Well, they got back with me, and
Laura, how old is your dog?
He's almost 8. Yeah.
A big shook.
Mm-hmm.
Cuddle bunny.
He's got to always come up and sit with me. He
Well,
sits
he
there
doesn't
like,
want to be left out.
yeah.
Right.
I'm afraid that's what's going to be on my hips soon.
Yeah.
He loves to cuddle.
Yeah, so does ours, our big lab. If
But
you
they
let
say-
him, he'll be on my lap too.
Yeah, they say the golden doodles, they love to cuddle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I'm done with it. Let's see what they think about it. Traveling Merton and Sue, I'm about to send you an email.
Did you do Jesse's recommendation?
Jesse
No,
had
I
a
think that would have
recommendation.
been a bit too much to put in there. That would have.
Oh, I know. But it would have been funny.
It would have been funny, but
just to see Sue's face when she opened it went.
I'm just going to verify that that's the right one.
Danny, I got a question for you since it's been 100 years since I've been in now.
Oh, thank you, Barry.
What's that?
They're still about the same, where it's like kind of chilly in the morning, and then it warms up, then from noon to 1 it rains, and it warms back up again, sunny, and then about 5 o'clock it starts getting cool, starts cooling off.
I brought my potatoes that I was growing outside, inside the garage.
Sorry, I missed the question.
No, that's all right. Because Alabama, like it used to be when I was down there 100 years ago, it was cool in the morning, then the sun would come up and be nice and warm, and then it would rain from like 1, then it would stop, and then it'd be nice again, and then it was cooling off around 5 in the evening.
Yeah, that's the saying here in Alabama. It's like, if you don't like the weather here, just wait a little while.
I think that's in every state.
Oh, not in Pennsylvania or not in Alaska.
Mm.
Not
That's
like
what-
a little while, like weeks, but like a little while, like an hour. You know,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
weather changes so much. You know.
Yeah. In Tennessee, it's like all of a sudden the wind kicks up and you know a storm's coming because it's like that's how it starts.
So I don't want to get political, but everybody just say a prayer because Poland knows the United States are meeting right now about Russia.
Who and who?
This could be the start of WW3.
Okay.
So let's just say a prayer.
Yeah.
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 I just got to come across that they
You gotta come across the what now?
I have an emergency news
Alert.
line that I'm part of, and it just came up that within the last hour, Poland and all the countries around Russia are meeting right. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for letting me know. The news won't let me know, so.
Yeah.
I don't watch that
Be in
much
the
of the
middle of
news
it, and they
anymore,
still wouldn't
so.
let us know. So.
I don't watch, but I like that. That's how I get mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It usually
The
comes
best
from.
bet is to read the news instead of waiting to watch it on TV. Like if you look up news articles.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're not. So this is from.
Get your phone again, Scott. There we go. What were you saying?
I said it's just much better if you like it goes through multiple people try to spin their idea or their opinion.
Yeah.
And yeah.
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 Super chat went live on it.
Whenever Scott starts talking, we're just going to say yeah.
We're all saying yeah. Yeah.
We love you, Scott.
Oh,
We
no,
have
it's
little
not,
control.
It's not too bad, but you break
So
up every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
So while it's good to know, but we have little control over it. So really,
Well,
What we need to pray for is the people that are in the military, when they hear that kind of news, something awakens in them, you know, especially the ones that have been to war. That, you know, is not always good and causes a lot of anxiety.
I haven't been to war, but it does that for me. So I try not to. That's why I don't, you know, because my brain doesn't allow me to take in that information without trying to prepare preventative measures. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in my mind, I'm like, I can't. That's why I don't watch the news, because they make it all the time look like everything is just going to hell in a handbasket.
It's all falling apart all the time.
Yeah, it's all falling apart and doom and gloom. And, you know, I'm just like, I just can't, you know, I can't, I have to monitor what I let fill my mind, you know, or else that will reflect in my day-to-day life. And I mean, I know it's happening, and I don't mean to be naive or like just blind to the truth, but at the same time, I just have to monitor how much I bring that into here for my own sanity.
Everybody has their own tolerance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. Thank you.
But it is unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't watch the news a lot either, but you know, if it's big and it's happening, you're going to hear about it.
The big thing that I hope for is that anyone that is in charge doing these things can take a step back and look at it and make the right decisions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
not
Exactly.
the political decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or not even the political decision, the decision that lines their pockets.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's the political decision. Sorry, Scott.
Not necessarily. I mean, I
My
guess.
level, you can't. You. There's no option for me. Well, I suppose Yeah. Everybody knows me enough. They know what I'm about.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's see a shirt right there. What is that? Is that a crest?
On your shirt.
Who? Oh, no.
Yep.
McNabb Rayside.
No, it's,
Because I was at a meeting, so. But
That's
tonight I
cool.
gotta put on a monkey suit. And,
Al's got a Simpsons shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to wear.
Simpsons.
My baby made me this shirt at the arts festival last
Aw.
weekend.
That's cool.
She did a good job, didn't she?
She did. It's really
Very nice.
interesting. It was really interesting when I was at the farmers market Saturday that I look at the celery that the farmers are growing, and they look so different than what we get in the store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder why.
All those GMOs and growth,
Growth hormones and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that celery, I haven't bought any, and I probably will Saturday. I bet it'll taste a whole lot different.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
It will.
I know I was super surprised when I grew my tomatoes for the first time at the difference in what a tomato from our yard tastes like
Right.
from the store. I was like, why is this so much different? Like, it's the same thing. It should taste reasonably the same, but it's
There's a big difference in the
How is it
homegrown
same thing
food.
with eggs and all of it.
Yeah, because it's ripened on the vine.
Well, the other thing too is with eggs and stuff like that. When you
Get
raise
out
your
of
own
there.
chickens with the eggs,
Move
if you
it.
crack open a farm fresh egg compared to a store one,
Mm-hmm.
there's a very big difference in the color of the egg.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. On the outside and the inside.
Yeah. The store one looks anemic.
Yeah.
Plus, the store ones are old half the time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they at least 6 months old?
They can be, yeah, because they go for so long in the stores, and if they don't sell in the stores, then they're taken back, cleaned up, from what I understand, marked and then sent back out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can get them weeks or months old from the store.
Hi, Bunky.
Thank you, Bunky.
Hey, Bunky.
My biggest and only fan.
The cutest fan too. She
Hi, Barb.
and smart too. Smart as a wizard. She is.
Is
Well,
Mhm.
Danny, thank you for having me up, but I got to go back to my domestic goddess skills and do some more
Okay.
stuff in here. So that's what the retirement life gets you, plenty of time at home so you can help clean up.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably about to go as well because I've got to fix something for lunch.
All right, you all have a blessed day, and I appreciate you guys. Take care and stay safe.
Thanks for
Yeah, you
coming.
too.
See you.
I will.
Good day, Ren.
Does anyone have any closing comments,
See ya.
questions, or concerns?
Just thought I'd show you another one I'm making.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott left too. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
bye, Scott. It's good to see
He
you.
he was saying, "See ya."
See you.
I gotta go too. God bless you
Okay.
guys.
God bless.
Thank you for coming up, Laura.
I just had a phone call. Maybe that messed up my audio.
Everybody's leaving us.
I'm not
They're leaving. No, but I did say I do have to go. So, but I appreciate y'all for coming up on panel. And I appreciate everybody in the chat for being here and participating in chat and fellowshipping with us and having a good time. And I just appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And yeah, y'all should expect a CNML call from me tomorrow. And then I hope to see you at Thursday therapy at 10 a.m. Central Time. And see y'all.
Yeah.